Day, another chance to get better. We are live here in the BREN GUIAO Convention Center here in the culinary capital of the Philippines, the province of Pampanga. We have the Familia Washington DC against the LYCEUM Sharks. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nico Arshaga and Martin Daes. We also have Francine Capili. And the games today, we have 9 games on schedule. So the tip-off, the first possession will go to the Familia Washington DC as they score
Beautiful go-ahead
2-0.
pass there from Kyle Sunga, one of the main players here for Familia DC.
Ito yung pinanood natin kahapon. Ito yung kinover natin na grit and grind pareho tong team na to. And again, we are watching Alex Holt, the Subic Suave.
Oh, Mr. Subic Suave himself.
Binigyan na natin siya ng nickname. And of course, they are coming from a tough loss yesterday against the NYBL Boss League.
So this is going to be a good matchup to see. Just seeing these two teams equally intense, defensively and offensively.
Yeah, tama ka dyan, Martin. Ang bilis talaga ng bawi nila.
Feeling ko high-octane offense and defense is what we're about to see in today's matchup.
And again, this is your first game of 9 games here in the Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup 2024.
An exciting matchup here between Goza and Sunga, one of the top heavyweights for both teams.
Yes, tama ka dyan. Dalawa silang leader na magkabilang team. Now we have back-to-back transition offense for the Familia Washington DC and the LYCEUM Sharks. Nakikita agad natin na ang gusto ng both teams is tumakbo ng tumakbo.
So both of these teams thrive on pressure defense. So we can expect a lot of transition plays here as both teams try to make some stops and get out on the break.
Yeah, kakasabi mo lang, nakakuha sila ng stops. And they're running the break. We have Kyle Sunga. Again, this guy is college ready. Kung wala pa siyang college, for the teams na naghahanap ng a perfect wing guy, pwede to. Si Kyle Sunga, highly suggested.
100%. Katawan pa lang, lamang ka na kay Kyle Sunga
Saka sobrang sipag niya. More of a Simon Camacho type player.
The start of this game, number 7, Anthony Pineda, has just been diming.
Yes.
3 go-ahead passes here. All on the break from
He has been-
Anthony Pineda.
He has been facilitating sa team niya. He has a great matchup with Chris De Mesa,
Oo.
who actually got the left-handed floater. Napasigaw tayo kahapon doon,
Oo.
Martin.
To send the game into overtime.
There's Alexander Holt.
A little bit of an ill-advised 3 there from Alex Holt with the
Yeah.
shot clock winding down.
Here's Pineda. No good. Now we got Alex Holt running.
Ito yung
Alex
specialty of the
Holt!
house niya.
But a putback for Steven David.
And that all starts with Alex Holt. Yun talaga yung bread and butter ni Alex Holt. It's just getting out on the break, and it creates opportunities for David and for the other players to crash the boards when he's attacking so aggressively.
Oo, totoo. Tama ka dyan. Here's the replay for the lakas grab rebound of the quarter by Fulitek. First free throw for Boholano. Got Coach Mike standing for the side of the Familia, Washington, D.C.
Pride ng Pampanga.
Oo.
Coach Mike Pineda.
A little trivia also. Itong si Pineda got 21 points last night. Overtime. Nag-overtime pa sila last night.
Oo.
So imagine.
I'm sure pagod na rin yung mga player na to.
Pero again, this is, ito yung gusto nila eh.
Oo.
I mean,
Habang bata pa eh,
oo,
diba?
Gusto nila ng Liga.
Baka tayo, kailangan pa natin ng mga one-day rest.
Ikaw, one day rest ako, baka mga 2 days.
Bodies
Here's
on
a
the
scramble. Yeah. Yun ang gusto nating makita.
Oo.
Everybody going after the loose ball. Here's your last drive of the quarter by CDO, Steven David.
Stephen David, aggressive siya to start the game. And that's definitely what you want to see from this Lyceum team. Past few games, ang dami ring nafa-foul out,
Oo.
na-eject. So you wanna be able to spread the scoring load a little bit.
Oo, yan ang titignan natin as the game goes on. Yung contribution ng Lyceum Sharks other than Alex Holt and Owens Boza. Now here's Holtz up top. Holtz step back, short, and we have a foul on Renzo Pangan. Ito malaking ano din to, malaking contribution din to si Renzo Pangan.
Oo.
Kahapon. Yung 2 games sila kasi yung ang position ni Renzo Pangan is going to be the center for the Lyceum Sharks.
He just provides that steady force down low for the Sharks here. One of the few true big men that they have.
And there's a foul. Ang ganda talaga ng matchup na to. Owens Boza at Kyle Songa.
Definitely a marquee matchup here between Kyle Sunga and Owen Goza. We've seen a couple of times where Goza parang nadadala siya sa emotion eh. I'd want to see him settle down a little bit more.
Oo. Kasi siya din ang vocal leader eh. Siya ang vocal leader ng Lyceum Sharks. So, kailangan niyang maging patient.
Here comes David.
Here is Steven David with a Euro step.
Si Stephen David, 6 points na siya sa first quarter pa lang.
Oh,
A great sign here for Lyceum
most of
Sharks.
the points are coming from Steven David.
But Kyle Sunga, just a force down low.
He will try everything in his power para makascore. At nakakatakot din to si Kyle sa open court kasi bulky yung katawan eh.
Oo.
So paano mo pipigilan? There's a 3-point try for Pineda. And again, this is day 3 of competition. ng inyong Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup 2024.
Two open layups missed by Lyceum there.
Yeah, as Renzo Pangan misses. Ito yung sinasabi ko, mahirap pigilan si Kyle sa fast break.
Grabe talaga si
Oo.
Kyle. Mamaw na mamaw eh.
Oo. Lefty pa siya.
Oo.
Kaya mahirap din sa pigilan. Here's Goza.
Great response from Lyceum.
Si Owens Goza, parang sino ba? Naging ano na to eh. Naging parang ang naging banter natin is the comparison of players to pro players. Pero ang hirap kasi hindi i-compare eh.
Oh, I mean, I think it's great for both sides here, as when we draw these comparisons, we mean it in the best way possible.
Okay, before that, we will turn it over to our courtside reporter, Francine Pili, who has a report.
As I talked to Coach Kev Misa of LYCEUM Sharks, he said that they want to double up their aggressiveness and do one full court press play. And he also added that even if they have 2 losses, he still is hoping that they can bounce back and redeem their name. Now back to you, Nico and Martin.
What a beautiful report by Francine Capili about Coach Misa. So we go back to the ball game. We have Pineda barking out the play. He shoots. No good. Another rebound for Alcantara.
Pineda having some struggles here finding the bottom of the basket, but they all have been good shots in terms of selection.
Oh, there's a turnover by the Lyceum Sharks. Ito yung medyo iiwasan dapat ng both teams yung turnover.
Oo.
Kasi malakas pareho sa open court eh. So yung points of turnovers, talagang dun sila kukuha ng scoring.
I 100% agree. This is kind of the Achilles heel din ng Lyceum Sharks. When they play this high-octane type of basketball, they're prone to a lot of turnovers, and that's kind of what happened in yesterday's game against Raville, New York.
Yes, oo.
Ang dami nilang points of turnovers that they gave up.
And because of that, nakita natin na lumabas talaga yung laro ni Speedy Lakindanum. So by that, we hope that yung turnovers mababawasan ng both teams. Here's your lakas play of the quarter by J Project. First free throw is short for La Chica. Justin La Chica. Second throw is good. Now, they are applying a mini 1-2-2 trap. There's Pineda. Aside from Kyle Sunga, itong si Pineda ang isa sa mga go-to guy nila. Oh, what a Pinoy step by
Beautiful move there from Yao.
Yao. Talagang nasa bag na ng mga ballers ngayon ang Pinoy step eh.
And I think that a lot of these players are from the United States as well.
So talagang gamit na gamit ang Pinoy step. Imagine, ginagamit na rin siya actually sa NBA eh. Steven David with a layup. Yes, sir!
Steven David percolating here in the first quarter.
Got 25 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Let's see if they can cross the timeline here.
Yeah, sakto-sakto lang. Here's La Chica. La Toga, sorry. Got 10 seconds for the Lyceum Sharks.
Let us see if Lyceum is going to be able to...
replay of
No
the
continuation.
acrobatic layup by Steven David.
Penalty na pala yung
Pamilya DC.
both teams on the next foul. 14 fouls for both.
Second free throw. Our score is all of 14. We got 19.1 seconds. 9.1 seconds. 6.7 seconds. There's a foul.
So 2 shots here for McLaren Latoga.
Oh, ayan. Isa yan sa mga na-mention natin yesterday. Si McLaren Latoga. Ang ganda ng, ano niya eh, ang ganda ng pag nag-one dribble pull-up.
Oo.
Alam mong bread and butter na yung pull-up na yun. So, his first free throw.
That's what Familia DC really has here in terms of advantages in the Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase is guard heavy sila. All the way down to kind of their big guard in Kyle Sunga.
Yeah. Oh. Score is 16-14 with 6.7 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Here is a layup foul.
Good one-hand pickup there from Soriano, drawing the foul.
Soriano with no clock. Free throw ka mag-solo dun, no?
Medyo high scoring tayo ngayon, 16-14.
Yeah.
End of the first.
And he needs to make this one.
Soriano drawing the contact there with that one-hand pickup.
There's a small or a little discussion about the time. Kaya makita natin na hindi pa bumabalik sa court yung Pamilya DC.
Because technically speaking here, if he does get fouled at this moment, there should be a little bit of contact there, of time left there.
Yeah.
Could be about 1 second left there on the foul. Clock should stop at the moment that happened.
There's a 1 second remaining in the game clock. So, yung oras natin, babalik nila sa 1 second din. And again, I want to thank or appreciate the efforts of Governor Dennis Delta Pineda for putting up a very competitive league in Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup 2024. There's the second free throw for Soriano. He will make it. Score is 16-15. Familia DC up by 1 point.
A little bit of confusion here with the technical team as they ran the clock before the inbound. So there's going to be 1 second left here.
We got 1 second left.
Familia DC.
Kita natin kung anong magiging play ng Familia DC dito.
A backdoor play here.
Here's Medroso. No good. And that's the end of the first quarter as Familia DC is up 16-15 over the Lyceum Sharks. Here is the first quarter highlights. Makita natin, from the tip off, tinakbo agad ng Familia DC.
You can see the emphasis here on pushing pace, looking ahead. So far successful with his 1-point lead.
Yeah.
Kasuma just a freight train on the
Yung
break.
sinasabi natin kanina na kahit set play or open court, fast break, mahirap talagang depensahan si Kyle Sunga. And again, our score is Familia DC up by 1, 16-15 over the Lyceum Sharks.
Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, premium fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
I always have to keep them foot to the pedal. Even if we're down just by 5, I tell them we're down by 10. Is what Coach Mike Pineda said when I asked him what the secret is to their consistent run. Coach Mike wants to make sure that his boys, no matter the results, always give their 100% effort. Now back to you, Nico and Martin.
Thank you for that wonderful report, Francine. Eh na, katulad nga ng sinabi ni Francine, napakasarap sa pakiramdam na ang coach mo is a player's coach.
100% there. Mike Pineda Obviously, a great leader by example here. He's had his playing years. He's gone through the ropes. And pride siya ng Pampanga. So,
Yeah.
kumbaga may tough love din si Coach Mike.
Pero alam mong ano siya eh, alam mong players coach siya eh. Kasi he gives time to parang pabawiin yung players na hindi niya agad nilalabas. So, that's a great report for Francine.
And that's actually the best feeling when your coach allows you to make mistakes. And then, may oras ka pang ibawi.
Oo, tama yan. Here's Aratea. Alcantara up top. To Alex. Here's the Subic. Suave. To
Pounding
Renzo.
defense here,
Yes,
though,
sir.
Familia DC.
Renzo
Doesn't
Pangan.
matter though for Renzo Pangan.
Here's Alcantara. To Chris De Mesa for three. No good.
I would love
Renzo.
to see Chris De Mesa get going here.
Oo, kasi
Medyo
two
passive siya kahapon.
games na siyang medyo missing for the Lyceum Sharks. Kasi sabi ko nga sa kanya, pag nakashoot ka 3 points, barilin mo kami dun sa ano, sa panel. And here's a timeout for the Lyceum Sharks. Magbabalik po ang Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup 2024. We are now back to the ball game. We would like to thank the CDO, the food that brings you home.
Ang sarap talaga ng CDO no?
Sana we are here live in the GUIAO Convention Center here in San Fernando, Pampanga as we greet everybody who are watching with us dito sa venue. And again, I would like to invite everybody who are watching the games live sa live stream natin on YouTube and on Facebook. And here's Aratea, Alcantara to Alex Holt. One dribble pull-up, no good.
Early on in this game, we've been seeing Alex Holt try and look for his jump shot here, but we'd love to see him go downhill a little bit more as that is his primary strength for Lyceum.
Oo. At iyan ang kailangan i-adjust ng Lyceum Shark kasi kailangan nilang tumakbo. If hindi sila makakatakbo, hindi rin makakascore or hindi rin makakatakbo itong si Alex Holt.
I think that's the next level really for Lyceum here is could they build and develop a little bit more shooting for their team.
Yeah, kaya siguro nagtatrap din tong nagtatrap tong Lyceum Sharks as they get the lead back. Familia DC up by 1 point, 18-17. And again, gusto ko lang mabanggit sa mga nanonood sa atin sa live stream and sa live dito sa venue that these are all 19 under. So
Grabe, no?
Imagine the upside for this age group.
The future is bright.
Yes.
For the landscape of Philippine basketball here.
Kaya tignan natin kung ano ang mangyayari sa game na to since we have a lot of potentials at a lot of talent. Number 1 na dyan si Alex Holt.
Oh. And another exciting player here for Familia DC is number 0, Desyembre. Grabe din to dumipensa.
Nakita natin yung activity niyan yesterday.
Another go-ahead pass here from Familia DC. No avail. It's gonna stay Familia DC ball.
The ball will stay with the Familia DC. A failed attempt for a fast break. Here's a lakas drive of the quarter.
Ganda ng pass ni Desyembre
CEO,
doon, no?
lakas drive of the quarter.
Bohola,
Here's
no?
Pineda.
And this is what's great about Pineda. 3-level scorer din siya. He looks to facilitate, but he can put the ball in the basket when his team needs him to.
Oo. Dapat maging ganyan ka-dynamic ang mga point guard. Kasi they can score, they can facilitate, they can defend. And again, running on the break is Anthony Pineda.
Sabi na ni Anthony Pineda, no more missed layups for me. Couple missed layups in the past few games.
At dito natin makikita ang fast break points ng Pamilya DC is now 15 points to 3 points lang ng Lyceum. Kanina pa natin binabanggit na ang strength ng Lyceum Sharks as we see the Winzen's Cafe last fast break of the quarter.
They're doing such a great job of just sprinting. Right when they get the rebound, they run the floor, and that easy go-ahead pass for Family DC connecting early and often here.
Yan yung sinasabi natin kanina na kailangan nilang makakuha ng stop para makatakbo sila.
Tama.
Apparently, ang nakakakuha ng stop ngayon is the Pamilya DC.
Pamilya DC creating a little bit of separation here.
Anthony to Kyle. Rebound attempt for Disyembre.
Malakas din tumalon si Disyembre, no?
Si Sean Disyembre. Katulad na sinabi ko yesterday, pag nakita mo si Sean Disyembre at si Anthony Pineda, para silang si JV at si JC Marcelino.
Mga batang batak.
Oo. Steven David, one dribble pull-up, one power move for Steven David. Mukhang si Steven David ang pupuntahan nila sa offense since hindi sila makatakbo.
And it's great to see other players shine here for Lyceum. Obviously, Goza and Holt are their go-to players. But players like David, like Demesa, as they begin to step up and create more opportunities for themselves, things will really start to open up for Lyceum.
Yeah, totoo yan. Yung mga under-the-radar player na hindi mo isasama sa game plan for defense, siya yung gagawa. Kaya medyo mapapaisip ka din.
Para hindi one-dimensional yung team di ba?
Oo. We got a substitution for the Familia, Washington, D.C. as they lead 23-17.
Press break here for Familia DC.
Got Kyle Sunga up top. Kyle Sunga with the acrobatic layup. Wow!
That is so tough by Kyle Sunga. Just coming downhill. Unstoppable there.
And there's a stop for Kyle.
Highlight play coming up.
Kyle, layup, no good. Boholano.
Good
And
defense there by
Alcantara
Goza.
securing the rebound. Here's Reyes. Passes back to Boza with the rebound. No good. Boza, sorry. Kanina pa ako Boza ng Boza. Sorry.
Okay lang kasi sa isang jersey niya, Boza kasi yung nakalagay.
Owens, kung mapapanood mo to, I am very sorry.
Tinanong ko siya kasi kahapon, bro, Boza ba yung pangalan mo o Goza?
And here's the real lakas move of the quarter. Presented to you by Cable Link.
Grabe talaga si Kyle Sunga no?
Oo.
Parang may galit siya lagi sa mukha niya
Laging game face on Here's Goza. Steven Alex Holt. Yan yung mga minsan ayaw ng coaches yung cross-court passes. Kasi mabagal yung dating ng bola sa kabilang side.
Especially if you're coming outside of the three-point line. You can do those passes when you're in the low post and you're drawing in the defense. And I'd like to see Goza do a little bit more of that. It seems like he loves attacking from the outside wing. But I think with his physical presence, kaya niya sa loob
There's a foul on Owens.
Parang naka-trampoline si Alex Holt no?
Grabe, ang sarap panoodin ito ni Alex Holt. That's his third personal foul for Owens Goza. Here is Quintana with a layup.
A little bit of a doopsie-doo there for number 21.
Scoreless, 27-18.
Quintana.
Pamilya DC, Soriano short in his three-point try. We have McLaren.
Good defense there by Goza and Holt. Swarming defense din. Mas lalo na pag si Goza tapos si Holt.
Si Owens, underrated leaper din.
Oo.
Binobomba pa yung bola sa ere
Si Goza actually, he has the potential to be a really big star here in Sinag Liga Asya Juniors. He has the size, he has the athleticism, he has the touch. I think the next level for him is just that leadership and composure.
Yes, kailangan niya maging composed. Kasi right now, meron siyang 3 fouls and may 3 minutes pa tayo. 3 minutes, 5 seconds remaining on the second quarter. So, another foul will be a big development for the LYCEUM Sharks. Kaya kailangan niya mag-ingat. And we also have Chris De Mesa sitting in. Well-deserved rest as he has more responsibility on facilitating. Here's Alex Holt. Yes,
Beautiful
sir!
move by Alex Holt. 2 steals in a row, too. Alex Holt just skying in so gracefully.
Here's Kyle. Kyle, sidestep.
Grabe
Yes,
naman
sir!
Grabe yung footwork ni Kyle Suma. Akala ng
Iniwasan
defender
niya
magsa-sidestep siya, pumunta siya sa kabila.
Kyle Sunga.
So coordinated here. You see number 7,
Kyle Sunga.
Alcantara. Hinuhula niya yung
Oo.
sidestep.
Isipin mo, big man yan dito, ah.
Grabe, no? Grabe talaga si Kyle. Ang bright ng future nitong bata na to.
But he misses the bonus free throw. He gets the ball back, drives, passes it. Sayang, good idea sana. Kyle Sunga now has 9 points. 1 rebound and 1 assist. Lalaki pa yan as the game goes by.
With the way Kyle plays, once he starts to develop his handle and he starts incorporating the passing, pwede maging triple-double machine to
Actually, pag na-enhance na niya yung facilitating skills niya, magiging Joe Devance-like na siya.
Oo.
Pwede na siya sa sa triangle open eh. Here's the replay of Alex Holt.
So graceful
Acrobatic layup.
as he drives.
And we have a foul on La Chica.
Si Boholano. Isa pa tong cargador type na katawan eh, no?
And for that, we will turn it over to Francine Capili for a report about Anthony Pineda.
A fun fact for you, Nico and Martin, Anthony Pineda is actually the son of his head coach Mike Pineda and the nephew of Governor Dennis Delta Pineda. So basketball really runs in the family. I asked him how it feels to be playing here and playing excellently as well. He says that there's a little bit of pressure since he wants to make his Tito Dennis proud, but it also adds to the excitement and pride to represent and play in his hometown. Now back to you, Nico and Martin.
Oh, wow. Pamangkin pala. Again, thank you for that wonderful report, Francine. And again, Anthony Pineda, pamangkin pala ni Governor
Coach,
Delta.
At ni Coach Mike din. Ako ni Coach Mike.
Anak
Anak ni Coach Mike.
Kaya pala meron siyang ganito. Wow!
What a move by Alex Holt, skying in and having the gracefulness
Yes.
to do a high touch on that layup. Amazing move there.
Pwede ko sabihin na George Gervin,
Grabe.
yes man! Oh, kitang-kita naman.
Ang dami ng nickname ni Alex Holt, ha?
Ang dami ng nickname. Sakto-sakto yung George Gervin kasi may ano pa siya
May bigote pa
may
siya,
bigote
no?
pa eh. We have Alex Holt completing the three-point play and going back to Anthony Pineda. Imagine mo, naglalaro ka sa home court mo.
Oo, sarap siguro sa feeling.
Playing for your dad. Playing for your
Hometown.
uncle.
Oo.
Hometown. So, here's Alex Holt again. No good.
Lots of contact there, no foul.
Here's Meow.
We also saw a beautiful mid-range jumper from Latoga.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, ang ganda na elevation niya on the jumper.
There's a Latoga again. For a three-point try. It's no good.
Actually, minention ni Coach Anthony sa akin kahapon na when he drives around Pampanga, kilala pa rin daw siya. As in, nag-hi yung mga tao sa kanya.
Grabe naman. With a program like this, i-imagine mo kung ilang players ang natutulungan ni Governor Delta Pineda.
Sobra. So shout out to Governor Delta Pineda doing such an amazing job and service to all these players.
Ito yung mga ito yung gusto ng mga unexposed players. Na magkaroon sila ng chance to showcase na kaya din nila makipagsabayan sa mga nasa Manila. And again, we would like to thank Governor Dennis Delta Pineda for putting up the Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup 2024. And here's a fast break attempt for Familia DC.
And there it is again. Another outlet pass. Lyceum needs to be more aware na tumatakbo sila right on the rebound. Wala silang transition defense as of the start of this ball game.
Kailangan talaga nila yan. Kailangan nilang bumaba sa defense. And speaking of Anthony Pineda, he will be back. And here's a timeout for Familia Washington DC as they lead 33-24. Magbabalik po ang Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup 2024.
Nang subo hanggang huli, parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, love talaga, kahit di sabihin. Feel na love kami. Kain love, love talaga.
We are now back to the ball game. For those who are not yet subscribed, we have our social media accounts in Instagram and Facebook. Follow us sa Sinag Liga Asya. And for YouTube and TikTok, Sinag Liga Asya TV.
Great move there. Just couldn't get it to fall with a big Pinoy step by David.
Yeah, here's Miao again. Passing to Buholano. Kicks it out to Anthony. Anthony for three. No go. We got 7 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Latoga. No good.
Ang ganda talaga ng jumper ni Latoga.
So we got 0.2 seconds remaining in the second quarter of your Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup 2024. Here's a heave. No good at the half. Score is 33-24 as Familia DC are up by 9 points against the Lyceum Sharks. Here's your second quarter highlights.
Great action here from Familia DC. Getting out on the break, getting some easy shots, but quality minutes as well from the Lyceum big men.
Yeah, kitang-kita natin dito nag-flourish or dito lumabas ang laro ni Kyle Sunga. Again, at the half, Familia DC 34-24 against the Lyceum Sharks. Magbabalik po ang inyong Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup 2024.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Mga kasinag, panoorin ang salpukan sa mundo ng basketball. Watch the world play sa SLA Junior World Showcase sa July 17-21 sa Pampanga, Philippines. See you!
Oh! Yan na naman siya. Kalma lang tayo. Lamang tayo ng isa. There's a foul away from the play. Sandwich between two.
Good morning mga kasinag. Before we continue to the second half of our game, I am joined by Coach Jay Boholano, Assistant Coach for Familia DC. First of all, good morning po. Now my question to you is, your team has been playing good. You're at a 2-0 run. I would say that your team is in high spirits right now. What are the words of motivation and advice that you told your team to play this good?
Just high-intensity basketball. It's very important for us, and it's working very good. High-intensity basketball, just keep our spirit high, like you said. Yeah.
Now, is there anyone you would like to greet and thank?
I'm sorry.
Is there anyone you would like to greet and thank?
Oh, I would like to thank my family back home in Tondo, Manila, and back home in Washington, D.C. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. And Familia D.C., my wife Jelani, my kids, my mom, my sisters, Janet. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having us.
Again, Coach Jay Buholano, assistant coach for the Familia DC for a halftime interview. Now back to the panel.
All right, so we're at the half of our first. We're at the half of the first game of the Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase of Delta Cup 2024. Here's some halftime highlights here from both Familia DC being active. Beautiful Pinoy step from Diciembre. Leading the way for Familia DC is Kyle Sunga with 9 rebounds, 1 rebound, with 9 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. Shooting 46% here from Familia DC, leading the way. And then we have LYCEUM here shooting 31%. Steven David leading the way here for LYCEUM Sharks as they have a 9-point deficit.
Yeah, actually, tinitignan natin tong stats. Ang magandang ginagawa ng LYCEUM Sharks is leading sila in terms of rebounding. Pero in terms of assist, malayo.
Oo.
So, kailangan isa yan sa ayusin nila. And again, magbabalik po ang Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup 2024.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
We would like to welcome everybody again here at GUIAO Convention Center. Again, this is Nico Arshaga and I am with Martin Daes. So yun, Martin, at the half we have 33-34 as Familia DC leads by 9 points. Dito makikita natin na si Steven David ang naglilid sa kanya sa offense ng LYCEUM Sharks.
Yeah, we've seen some great activity from Steven David. And that's what we want to see from the LYCEUM Sharks. Other people getting into the mix, contributing early on outside of their main players, Goza and Holt.
Oo, makita din natin dito sa stats is yung fast break points ng Pamilya Washington DC. They're at 21 points already at ang 8 lang tong si LYCEUM Sharks. At alam natin, pareho nating nakita yesterday na ang LYCEUM Sharks, ito yung strength nila is to run the break.
Exactly. So the LYCEUM Sharks, you know, that's kind of like their Achilles heel and their strength at the same time. They want to get out and push pace, but at the same time, it also causes them a lot of turnovers, and Familia DC taking advantage of that, running out on the break early and often here.
At dahil dyan, kami po ay magbabalik para sa third quarter ng Sinag Liga Asya World Showcase Delta Cup
tubo hanggang huli. Parang kisa aking pisngi. Kain love, kain love. Love talaga, kahit di sabihin. Feel na love kami. Kain love, kain love. Love talaga.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
We are now back to the ball game.
9-point lead here for Familia DC to start off the second half. Let's see how LYCEUM responds.
Oo, dito natin makikita yung adjustment ng LYCEUM Sharks. We got Anthony Pineda at the wing being hounded by Chris De Mesa.
Magandang matchup din yan.
Boholano, Lea, blocked by Owens. Eto na, tumatakbo na ang LYCEUM Sharks. Alex Holt, yes sir!
Specialty of the house for Alex Holt, just slicing and dicing his way to the rack.
Yan natin eh, yan ang sinasabi natin sa halftime report. With Anthony Pineda hitting.
No hesitation three there from Anthony Pineda. Once he gets going, dangerous tong bata na to.
Oh, for sure, may green light to.
Oo.
Si Coach Mike, here's David! And one!
David still continuing on in his rally in this game. Introduction, coming out party ata to ni David.
11 points for Steven David. Siya ngayon ang nagkikarry ng offensive load ng LYCEUM Sharks.
And I think it's a great game plan here for Coach Kiel to have David be a little bit more aggressive kasi si Goes at si Holt hindi naman mawawala yan eh.
Oo. And siyempre yung game plan ng ng Familia DC is to restrict those two. Kaya malaking bagay na nag-aambag sa offense tong si Steven David. Here's Kyle Songa, 3-pointer, short.
We know Kyle can make that as well.
At kung mapapansin mo, Martin, hindi pino-force si Chris De Mesa yung fast break.
Tama.
Pag may chance lang sila, doon lang sila tumatakbo.
Very true. And that's what Chris De Mesa is there to do. He's really there to control the pace and not let his team get a little bit too gigil.
Oo. Kasi the more na manggigil sila sa fast break, the more na baka magkaroon sila ng mistakes.
Exactly.
And for that, I want to give a shout out to Uncle Kiko from the Sinag Liga Asya, Lakas 40. Na player yung Uncle Kicks ko dun eh. So we got Steven David again to Chris De Mesa.
This is what I wanted to see. Goza in the low post.
Now we got Goza. Extra pass, no good.
Fumbling the ball there.
Punta tayo sa kabilang side. Boholano running the break for the Familia DC. Jumper, yes sir!
Number 22 there, Randale Medroso.
Randale Medroso.
Beautiful mid-range jumper.
At this day of age, kailangan mo na rin talagang may shooting ka sa big man.
Oo.
So, for a big man, kailangan na rin i-enhance. Hindi lang puro ilalim. Tingnan mo, kitang-kita natin dito, nagtatalunan yung mga players.
A little bit of extra curricular activity here between Alex Holt and Kyle Sunga. Napapa-Stephen Holt na rin ako, bro.
Sorry, walang simula ng Stephen Holt na yun eh. Again, shout out to Stephen. If you're watching.
The newest member to the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings.
Yes. Ball stays with the LYCEUM Sharks.
You love that competitive spirit between Alex Holt and Alex Goza.
Yeah. Tapos sasamahan mo pa ng ng intimidating factor ni Kyle
Sunga.
Kaya maganda talaga tong game na to. Here's Alex Holt to Renzo. Hand in the face, no good. Here's Anthony up top. Masyado nang late yung advance pass na yun.
So 9-point lead here still for Familia DC. Tingnan natin kung makakarun dito yung LYCEUM Sharks.
Score is 38-29 as Familia. Washington, D.C. is up by 9 points. Makita natin kanina, pinakita si Coach Mike. Hindi pa umuupo yan. Ganon ka-intense ang laro natin.
Oo. And you know, Coach Anthony is just a passionate coach. The way that he talks about the kids that he coaches, kita mo talaga, narinig mo talaga sa boses that he cares about his players so deeply.
Owens. Nahihirapan ng big man ng LYCEUM Sharks sa tatangkad din itong Familia Washington, D.C.
Quality minutes din yung binibigay ni Adrian Dizon. Just on the intangibles, getting the rebounds, contesting without fouling. That's all that you can ask as well from a big man if he delivers on those.
Oo, yung mga bagay na hindi mo nakikita sa stats. Yun yung mga isa sa mga gusto ng coaches eh. Now we have Anthony Pineda, blocked by Soriano. There's Sean to Buholano. Buholano, teardrop, no good. Ball goes back again. We have 10 seconds to shoot for Familia. Washington, D.C. Anthony Pineda to Buholano. No good.
Overshoots
Here's
it.
number 24.
Great shot there from Jericho Bolotalo.
Bolotalo.
May Boholano, tapos may Bolotalo.
Here's Dizon with the rebound. Ito yung sinasabi kong pwede natin i-compare kay Kyle eh. Kay Kyle Pascual.
Oo.
Here's Goza. Goza going to the right.
Parehas yung build nila eh, no?
Oo, parehas.
And just on that play, that's exactly what Adrian Dizon provides to his Familia DC. Boards, defense, and the ability to just pose so much size on the opposing force.
Tsaka makita mo na hindi na hinahanap ng score eh. He just wants to help the team.
Oo. A true selfless player, Adrian Dizon.
He just know how to play his role. Yun yung isa sa mga gumagaling na players eh. You know the role, kung ano ang kailangan ng team, yun yung dapat i-fill in. So again, props to Mr. Dizon for doing that.
Yes.
We have Soriano now, passing to Goza. La Chica fakes. Meron silang action sa gilid eh, no? There's Alcantara, jumper.
Beautiful play there from Coach Kiel.
That's Sander Alcantara making. We got now the pressure or the trap. There's Boholano to Dizon.
Fumbles it off his foot.
Yeah. Pero tingin ko, kunyari ako yung tatanungin mo, pag ganun na ako kalalim, I'll make the shot na eh. Hindi na ako mag-extra pass. Kaya what happened was, tumama pa sa paa ni Dizon. It became a turnover for the Familia Washington, D.C.
And that's a perfect example of sometimes the extra pass, may overpassing din eh.
Oo.
Pag nandun ka na, sometimes it's best to just go strong. Worst case scenario, draw the foul.
Here's Chris De Mesa for 3. Short. Soriano with the rebound.
Great effort here from Soriano on both ends.
Score is 40-31. Sean Diciembre with the layup.
Power move yun from Sean Diciembre.
Grabe yun. Bumawi agad. Hindi na naghintay ng setup. Here's Chris De Mesa to Goza. Isa din kailangan natin mapansin is etong si Soriano doing the dirty work for the LYCEUM Sharks.
Narinig ka ata, Nix?
Oo.
Soriano
Here's
on a mini run of his own.
Here's Sean to Anthony for 3. Butter!
Anthony Pineda starting to sizzle here.
For the local of Pampanga, Anthony Pineda. Hindi ko na naman sabihin, Anthony Carmelo. Here's La Chica for 3. No good. Meow with the rebound. And there's a foul on Soriano.
Right now, Anthony Pineda is looking like Carmelo Anthony with this beautiful three-point shot. His third one of the game.
Yeah, here's the 3-point. Here's her Sunsport. Lakas, tres
Heat
of
check
the
here for
quarter.
Anthony Pineda.
Butter!
Knocks it in! Anthony Pineda!
For Anthony Pineda. Back-to-back three-pointer.
First time ko makita na ngumiti
Oo.
si Anthony Pineda.
Yes.
Starting to feel himself a little bit.
Totoo yan. At kitang-kita mo kung gaano ka-proud ang kanyang daddy sa sideline. Hey, here's Goza with a jumper. 48 to 37.
We have a number of players here.
Again,
You see a beautiful shot
power
from
move.
Adrian Dizon.
That's a power move for
Si Adrian Dizon,
Adrian
he
Dizon.
may not be the top scorer of their team, pero kita mo, fundamentally sound siya eh.
Yeah. Tsaka, he doesn't care about the points.
Oo.
Kumbaga blessing na lang pag nakascore siya.
Oo.
Here's La Chiga with the floater. Again, blocked by Adrian Dizon. At marunong mag-dribble si Adrian Dizon.
Adrian
Here's
Dizon.
Adrian Dizon with the putback.
Coming up big and showing us a little bit of the handles there.
And we have a timeout for the Lyceum Sharks.
Hype na hype si Coach Anthony Pineda, oh. Naka-flex yung chest.
Score is 50 to 37. We got 16.9 seconds remaining. Ang Lyceum Sharks kailangan nilang matapos to na strong note. Kasi kung hindi sila makakascore dito, mahihirapan sila makabalik. At dahil dyan, magbabalik po ang Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup 2024. We are now back to your Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup. This is day 3 of competition. We have Familia DC up 52 to 37 against Lyceum Shark.
As
you
you were
can see, our guest dito sa GUIAO Convention Center.
As you were just mentioning, Nico, kahit medyo wala pa yung audience, we're still at a small size here. Yung advantage ng home crowd with 3 seconds left here to play.
Nice defense by Sean Diciembre, forcing Chris De Mesa
Rinig mo talaga yung effect ng crowd eh, no?
to a turnover. We have 2.8. Anthony Pineda with a heave. No good. At the end of the third quarter, Familia DC up by 15 points. Now we have the highlights of the third quarter for the Familia. Washington, DC.
And a lot of these highlights coming from the star point guard in the making, Anthony Pineda. Feeling himself there.
Oo. Here's Adrian Dizon din.
Isa pa tong bata na to na would love to keep an eye on this guy to see how he develops. Another great player here for Familia DC.
Dahil dyan, we will be back on a short while. Stay tuned. We are now back to the fourth and final quarter of first game ng 9 games dito sa BREN Convention Center here in here is Kyle Sunga to Manuel.
See what Kyle Sunga does here as he does a little Pinoy step and draws the foul. It's going to be an out of bounds call on Kyle Sunga. Great defense shown here by the Lyceum Subic Bay.
We have Chris De Mesa now barking the play for the Lyceum Sharks. Kailangan nila makahabol or kahit pababayin nila lamang dito. Here's Alex. To Chris, asking for a screen. Nahihirapan yata sila sa zone defense ng Pamilya DC. Here's Goza with the putback.
And I think it goes back to what we spoke about in the first half. The next level here for Lyceum has to be developing shooters because that's the best way to beat a zone.
Here's Sean, no good. Ito yung ito yung nagugustuhan ko sa Lyceum Sharks. Hindi sila nagpapanik kahit lumalaki na yung lamang. They're just going to execute the plays that are being told na gawin nila. Here's Chris to Alex. Floater, no good. Steven David. Medyo tumahimik na rin to si Steven David. Here's Alex for 3, short.
Can't find the bottom of the bucket from 3 for Lyceum. If they want to get back in this game, they need to get stops and get out on the break.
Now, let's turn it over to our courtside reporter, Francine.
Listening in on the huddle of Lyceum Sharks, before the second half, Coach Kiel Misa told his boys na kahit ilang seconds, i-grab ang opportunity to make a play or contribute to their points. They really need to follow the system of plays that they practice, which is what they're lacking, and double up their intensity sa game, lalo na't they're down by quite a margin of points. But despite this, Coach still told his boys na kaya pa ang laban. Now let's see if the boys of Lyceum can turn it around. Now back to you, Nico and Martin.
Ganda nun. Ganda nun report na yun, Francine. Isa yan din sa sa hinahanap mo sa player, yung pagiging patient ng coach. Kasi hindi pa rin siya nagpapanik or hindi pa rin siya, hindi siya nagagalit kasi lamang yung kalaban.
And that's a beautiful thing to see here. Because obviously, lahat ng mga player nito ang babata pa. So it's just a really good learning experience for all of them, win or lose.
Yes, at again, dahil sa Liga na to, dahil sa Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase, napapakita nila na we can still compete on a higher level. Hindi lang kami para sa Pampanga or para sa Bataan. Mga ganon. So here's Goza, muscling his way. Yes, sir!
It's going to be a shot clock violation. No basket for Goza on that aggressive drive to the basket.
Score is 52-39. Familia, Washington DC up by 13 points.
Yun yung medyo nagtataka ako kay Goza is that coming from the wing, he loves attacking, getting the contact. I think life would be easier for him if he starts the point of attack from the low post.
There's a jumper for the Washington DC team. They are now up 54-39. Ang masasabi ko lang, grabe tong preparation ng
ng Pamilya DC, no?
DC.
Looking like a well-oiled machine here in the fourth
Alex,
quarter.
no good. Renzo, no good also. Foul muna tayo doon bago yung putback ni Renzo Pangan.
Yung okay sa Pamilya DC, even if you split apart their players individually, lahat sila skill talaga
And again, they're doing this without andito na pala. Pumasok na si Anthony Pineda. Anthony Pineda will replace Sean Diciembre.
Si Anthony Pineda, kahit siya yung pinakamaliit na player on the court, you can tell he's one of the fearless leaders here for Pamilya Washington DC.
Oo. Kahit hindi mo siya nakikitang nagsisigaw, pero yung demeanor niya, kung ano yung ginagawa niya sa court, isa na yun para masabi mong leader talaga siya at lahat makikinig sa kanya.
Oo.
We have multiple substitutions for Lyceum Sharks. Hinahanap ni Coach Misa kung ano yung right people para makakuha sila ng run.
Oo. Si Anthony Pineda actually, not his jump shot, but the way that he plays reminds me a little bit of an Eman Monfort.
Oo. Yes. Ayan, ganyan lang ginagawa niya. Hindi siya sumisigaw. Alam niya kung ano yung nasan yung mga teammates niya. And here's Latoga for the no good. Chris De Mesa on a slow break. Oh, what a one-two step!
Beautiful move from Chris De Mesa. Isa pa yung variation ng Pinoy step.
Ang dami ng variation nga. May slow step, may Pinoy step, may veer step. Ang dami na. Dati, ang tawag lang sa move na yun dati, side step.
Side step lang diba? Side step o Euro step lang.
Oo. Ngayon, ang dami na variation. That's why it's very good that the game is evolving.
Truly. And it's such an honor to have a name of a move on a global level
Yes.
represent the Philippines.
And here's your Converge, lakas, moment of the quarter.
Si Chris de Mesa, walang reaction eh. No? Naka-neutral lang siya lagi eh.
Ako gumawa nun, magdamag ako nakasmile siguro. Tapos kita pa sa camera,
Baka isang linggo pa yan.
mga 1 month siguro nasa Facebook ko yan. And there's Anthony Pineda for trail. That's going to be long. Sigo stays the ball for the Familia. DC,
Baseline
they got
inbound
6
here.
minutes remaining and 6 to shoot. There's Pineda, blocked by Goza. We have Lyceum Sharks running the break. Here's Renzo to Chris. Chris passes back. They got 30 seconds to shoot. No! Butter!
A little bit of a knuckleball there for number 14, Gian Balanado.
Gian Balanado hitting the three-pointer. We got Familia DC up by 10 points. Kyle Sunga for three. Short. A long rebound for the Familia DC. Here's McLaren. Stolen.
Great seizure from Balanado.
Balonado. Well, maganda naman ng action na to.
Grabe.
Parang hindi lamang ng 10 points yung Familia DC eh.
You can just see and feel the competitiveness in the air between both of these teams, and you love the never give up spirit of the Lyceum Sharks.
There's the replay of Sunsport, lakas tres of the quarter. Balonado. There's Chris De Mesa for three. Short. Hindi pa nakakashoot ng 3 points to si Chris. Pero andun yung confidence eh. Here's Balonado for three. Short din.
And I prefer that from Chris de Mesa. Even if he's missing shots, he has to find that aggressiveness and that rhythm for this Lyceum Shark team.
Got Sean December coming in for Kyle Sunga. Isa to sa i-upload ko kay Coach Mike is yung hindi niya babad na babad si Kyle Sunga. Hindi porket magaling ka, ikaw na lagi nasa court. So, giving a chance to other players. Yun ang strategy siguro ni Coach Mike.
I love the approach here by Coach Mike as well. Just keeping it spread out and balanced for his team, and also making sure that Kyle doesn't burn out. Obviously, he's an elite athlete. You see that block there.
Yeah. There's Alex Holt. Alex Holt. No good. There's
Medyo lumamig
Renzo.
na rin si Alex Holt dito.
Renzo jumper. No good. Look at the effort of the Lyceum Sharks, but we go to the other side. Here's Latoga hanging in the air.
Beautiful move there from Latoga. Sitting in the air. Double pump finish.
Grabe naman yung layup ni McLaren na yun. Chris De Mesa. Balonado. Passes back to Chris for three. Butter! Finally!
Chris
De Mesa.
Kita mo yung relief sa mukha niya eh.
Na parang, yes!
Finally!
Meron na akong 3 points. And here is the replay. The CDO, lakas shot of the quarter. Chris De Mesa finally hitting a three-pointer. Score is 56-54 as the Familia DC is up by 12 points. Grabe. Ganda ng laban ito. And dahil doon, magbabalik muna ang Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup. back to the ball game. Score is 56-47 after that three-pointer by Chris De Mesa. Now we have Familia, Washington DC breaking the press.
Full court press here
Ito na
being
yung
applied
hinihintay na stop.
by Lyceum. And this is what Lyceum has to do. Even if they're tired, they have to put on the pressure and try to convert on some fast break points here.
Yeah. Ito, tumaas na ata ang kumpiyansa ni Chris De Mesa.
Oo, kita mo sa galaw pa lang no?
Oo.
And this is what I wanted to see from De Mesa. He's a more than capable scorer here for Lyceum.
There's a three-pointer. That's short for Steven David. Chris De Mesa. Ayan, nakikita mo na parang nagkakaroon na siya ng kumpiyansa. Nagkakaroon siya ng flow. Wag lang sanang masyadong late. Kasi we still have 3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
In terms of, I guess in lieu of the Gen Z term, tumaas na yung aura ni Chris De Mesa.
Now we have, ayan na, sinasabi ko sa'yo.
Bomb.
Tumaas na nga talaga ang kanyang kumpiyansa. Here's Chris De Mesa again. To Steven David. Spins. Good spin. Kaso yung defense talaga ng pamilya Washington DC.
Scrambling
hindi mo rin talaga
defense
maalis
eh. Oo.
There's a foul by Alcantara.
Whenever someone drives on a half-court set, you have 3 players collapsing on you. Pamilya DC, yung rotation nila, kumbaga nakakabit sa lahat sila. They're on a string talaga.
Hindi sila hindi sila nagkakanya-kanya, nagko-collapse talaga sila.
Oo. Great help side defense from Pamilya DC.
Shooting the first free throw.
And that speaks volumes to, again, to the coaching. Because defensive rotations help side, that all goes back to the coach. So shout out to Coach Anthony Pineda, doing a great job here with Pamilya DC.
Now, second free throw is no good, but Boholano with the rebound. Boholano again! Yes, sir! Oh, offensive foul.
Offensive foul there from Boholano. He looks on in disbelief. But I love what Boholano brings to Pamilya DC. He also one of those players na hindi siya masyado naghahanap sa score eh.
There's a replay of what transpired.
Doesn't look like too much offensive contact there.
Ginawa ng offensive foul yun. Now we have Chris De Mesa. Barking out instructions. It goes yes sir! Score is 57-49.
After watching Goza for a while now, kita mo big guard siya no?
There's Boholano again. Good defense by Owens.
Great defense there by Owens.
There's
Goes
Alex.
straight up.
Alex running the break for Goza. Yes, sir!
This is the bread and butter of Lyceum.
Yeah.
Getting stops and running out on the break.
Pag tumatakbo sila, delikado talaga.
Oo.
And that's where they need to go. Babalik po ang Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
We are now back. We would like to thank Cable Link, one of the sponsors of the Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase. And again, I want to greet everybody who's watching here in the venue and watching at home. I want to greet Kayla. Go to sleep. That's the daughter of my friend, Clark Luna. Aga pa, pinapatulog na no? And again, nagpa-pile up na ang mga fans dito sa BREN GUIAO Convention Center.
And of course, a big shout out to everyone watching all around the world, New York, San Diego. We appreciate you for tuning in here.
Here's a turnover for Anthony Pineda.
A little bit of a ill-advised pass there from Anthony Pineda.
Akala ko tatamaan tayo.
Oo nga eh.
Munti ko i-save yung bola eh.
Magdadive ka na ata, Nix.
Munti ko i-save yung bola. We got Chris De Mesa. Here's Alex Holt. Yes, sir!
Alex Holt, the Subic Suave.
A Subic Suave.
With a slick move there.
And there's another turnover.
The bench is hype, folks.
We are on a 6-0 run by the Lyceum Sharks.
The
Grabe.
bench of Lyceum getting into it. And this is exactly what we want to see from Lyceum when they pressure the ball and cause havoc. Yun yung strength na chaotic basketball yung specialty ng
yan.
Lyceum.
Ito yung kanina pa natin minimension na pag nakakakuha ng turnover si Lyceum Shark, nabubuhayan sila Kumbaga additional energy ang nabibigay nun. We got Soriano, to Chris De Mesa, there's Alcantara.
Stephen Holt, Alex Holt asking for it on the opposite side.
Here's Chris for three! Yes, sir! Butter for Chris De Mesa!
Chris De Mesa!
And another!
Ice in his veins!
Yes, sir! We got a 9-0 run by the Lyceum Sharks!
Chris De Mesa with a splash from the corner three. We've got ourselves a ball game, folks.
Here's a replay. Wow. Chris De Mesa hitting when it matters the most.
They've been running the same exact play
throughout the game.
against this zone. Corner three here. No hesitation from Chris De Mesa. Chris, this is what we wanted to see from you.
Magbabalik po ang inyong Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
We are now back to the GUIAO Convention Center as the fans are
Loving
shouting
the action
defense.
here. Kahit
on
ako, Nix, hype na rin ako.
Ako din. First game pa lang to ng 9 games.
Hindi ko na kailangan ng coffee.
Here's Alex. We got 5 seconds.
What's he gonna
To
do here?
work with. One to step. No good. Kyle Sunga with the rebound.
I love that drive by Alex Holt, but that was a tough one. There was three
Yeah,
defenders right in front of him. Could have kicked it out there.
Got 1 minute and 39 seconds. Makita natin ang ano dito. Ang gagawin ng
Anthony
pamilya
Pineda,
DC.
trap.
There's a trap.
That's one thing that you don't want to ever do as a point guard. You don't want to get it at the corner. You got to
Yes.
give yourself some space
Oo,
there.
kasi kakampi ng Lyceum Sharks ang corner dyan.
Oh. Let's see if Adrian Dizon here can show himself right in the middle. Get the ball there from Latoga. Here comes Anthony Pineda.
Pineda, fast break. Kyle Sunga, 1-2. Yes,
That's
sir.
too easy for Familia DC. Lyceum has to get back on defense.
59 to 56. We got 1 minute and 27 seconds remaining.
The crowd is hyped here
Yes,
in BREN
sir.
GUIAO.
We got Chris De Mesa to Alcantara. Here's a jump step.
Same
Chris
play.
De Mesa again.
Same play.
Yes, sir.
Chris De Mesa on fire.
Butter for Chris De Mesa.
Chris De Mesa.
Wow.
Tough shot there. 59
Wow.
all. 1 minute and
there's a
5 seconds
steal.
left.
We got 1 minute remaining. Alex Holt spins. Here's Chris De Mesa again.
Heat check for Chris.
For three. Yeah, no good.
In and out for Chris De
Wow.
Mesa. They got to get back on defense here. Here comes Alex Holt. Oh my goodness. What a play from Latoga.
McLaren Latoga.
What a play from
Wow.
Latoga. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
The hoop and the harm
McLaren
from Latoga.
Remember the name. Grabing pamatay sunog yun. Sorry, medyo wild na kami dito sa panel. Me and Martin are standing up. I am sorry, hindi na namin matiis. Sorry.
What an amazing play from
Wow.
McLaren Latoga.
McLaren Latoga.
Partida si Alex Holt pa
Yes,
yan.
sir. Here's McLaren singing. What a response for the Pamilya Washington DC. Sabi ko nga sa iyo, Martin, itong Washington Pamilya DC, nagkakaroon lang sila ng turnover pero they never panic.
They never panic, and you can see it across the board from every single player. McLaren Latoga is not the main player of Pamilya DC, but you could see the confidence in that drive.
Pero imagine, ano yung pumapasok sa isip ni McLaren nun para, di ba? Parang, ilalabas ko ba to kasi na-break ko na yung pressure.
Siguro naisip niya, Alex Holt lang to. No
Oo.
problem. One of the highest flyers in Sinag Liga, Asya.
And, eto, hindi ko na alam. Hindi ko na alam sasabihin ko, pero it's something na makikita mo yung personality ni McLaren na hindi siya narattle eh. Kasi kung, for example, kung ako yun, baka naghintay ako nakakampi. Teka lang, ang dami pang oras.
Baka pinuster mo si baka poster mo si Alex Holt.
Gawin kong wallpaper. And
What
again, here's the replay of McLaren Latoga.
And that's what you want to do. In a fast break situation, you have to jump into the player and draw that contact.
Tinago yung bola eh.
McLaren Latoga coming up big here for Familia, Washington, D.C.
We have LYCEUM Shark. Ano ang magiging sagot ng LYCEUM Shark?
Same play here.
Same play.
Let's see the Mesa pop out
Here's
of the opposite
Mesa.
corner.
Passing back to Alex. To Soriano. Soriano.
24-second shot clock violation.
We still have 31.3 seconds remaining. Huwag lang kayong fa-foul.
No need to
The
foul
ball
here.
will go back to LYCEUM after this possession.
They gotta watch out for that
Oo.
leak out.
Meron lang silang full 24 seconds. Ito na
Cannot
yung
foul
pressure.
here.
Yes. Importante, wag silang pumaul. You got Kyle. They are milking the time, pero meron pa silang 10 seconds to shoot. Here is
See what
McLaren.
Anthony does here. Turns the
Anthony
corner.
Pineda, fake handoff. Oh!
Gets fouled in the process. Gets hit in the face as well. Anthony Pineda a little shaken up there.
Oo. Tingnan natin kung ano ang mangyayari. Will there be a official review of that play?
Owen Goza cannot foul the
Yeah.
jump shooter. Already a tough shot there
There's the replay of
from
what
Anthony
happened.
Pineda. And Goza with a follow-through straight to the... Could be some...
Come on, bro.
No need for the swing there
Yeah.
on the contest.
Again, we are still waiting for the official review and the official decision of our referees. We are not hindi kami referee dito para kami ang mag-decide, pero as what we saw, come on, bro.
Not the...
62 to 59. I still have 11 seconds remaining.
At the end of the day, you cannot, again, let your emotions get the best of you. You already contested the shot.
Yeah, you were there already, so
No need for extra motion
why
there. as
do
you
you have
see.
to do that? It's you're the captain of the team. You have to be as composed as, alam mo na, dapat ikaw yung isa sa mga patient dyan eh. And for that, that's his second
Ejection.
ejection for this tournament. Na-eject din siya yesterday.
Owen
So,
Goza
again, Owen
is an
Goza.
amazing player with a lot of potential.
Yeah.
I would love for us to see him develop that maturity.
Sana, sayang eh. Magaling yung bata eh.
Anthony
Magaling yung
Pineda
bata.
showing some calmness
Hindi
here.
na ano yun eh. For me, I'm sorry, Owens, and for those who are watching at home. Pero for me, that's not a basketball play.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
A close fist to the face.
We don't, hindi namin kinukonsente yung mga ganyan.
Great
Here's a
pressure here
steal.
from Alex Holt.
Alex Holt
Pulls up for three. That's no good.
Here's Renzo to Chris for three. And that's it.
That's going to be it. What a game here between Lyceum and Familia DC.
That's it. Our final score is 64 to 59 as the Familia Washington DC winning over the LYCEUM Sharks. What a game for Anthony Pineda, Kyle Sunga, and again McLaren Latoga, who
The unsung hero.
Yeah, he won the game for the Familia Washington DC. And again, our final score is 64 to 59.
What a
And-
game here
Yeah, let's turn it over to Francine Capili, who are with the best player of the game.
Sinag, best player of the game from Pamilya Washington DC, Kyle Sunga, with 11 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. First of all, congrats to you on your second player of the game performance. My question to you is, your opponents managed to keep it close in the last minutes, but you fought until the last seconds to steal the deal and get your third win. How were you able to do this?
So we cleaned it up defensively and offensively. We stayed consistent. There were little imperfections in our game. You know, I had turnovers, but we cleaned it up at the end, and that's the reason we got the win in the end.
Now, is there anyone you would like to greet and thank?
Tito Eric, Washington, you know, all my teammates, J-Ron, Mac, all of them. We wouldn't have done it without them, you know what I mean?
Again, Kyle Sunga, our Sinag, best player of the game. Now, back to the panel.
Yun. And our score is, the final score, Pamilya Washington DC winning over the LYCEUM Sharks. Again, this is a wonderful game for our first game for 9 games. So, Martin?
What a game between the LYCEUM Sharks and Pamilya Washington DC. A tough win for Pamilya Washington DC, pero grabe yung ending na yun.
Grabe. Oo. Sabi ko lang, for those who are watching at home and dito, punta kayo dito, manood tayo.
Oo.
And
Join
again,
in the vibes.
Our next game is NYBL Boss League against Fably New York. And yun, from here, this is Nico Arsiaga and I am with the adorable Martin Daes. Again, magbabalik po kami dito sa Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Delta Cup 2024.